Baba is ocean of love, and I am image of love. I fill myself with Baba's love. When there is love, there is also remembrance. As much I become image of love, I am in Baba's remembrance in a very, very natural way. As image of love, spreading vibrations of love. Love and good wishes for everyone. Baba's love is sustaining us. At this time, Baba's love is support for us. I think of Baba. I remember Baba in all relationships. Baba is my parents, supreme teacher, supreme guide. So I take Baba's love and give the vibration of God's love first to my own chariot, it is through Baba's love that everything becomes pure. Baba's love is gentle and makes us very, very sweet. So let us merge in Baba, ocean of love. Let me take the Drishti from Baba. Fill yourself with Baba's love.
मिला मिला
जब बोर हो जाते हैं तो क्या करते हैं, नॉवेल्स पढ़ते हैं ना। तो आप अपनी कहानियों का किताब खोलो और उसमें बिजी हो जाओ। अपने सम्मान की लिस्ट को सामने लाओ। अपनी प्राप्तियों की लिस्ट को सामने लाओ। ब्राह्मण संसार की विचित्र प्रैक्टिकल कहानियों को स्मृति में लाओ। जैसे अपने को चेंज करने के लिए समाचार पत्र का भी आधार लेते, तो ब्राह्मण संसार के कितने अलौकिक समाचार आज से अब तक देखे व सुने। तो समाचार पत्र भी आपके पास है। कईयों को पेपर पढ़ने के बिना चैन नहीं आता है, तो पेपर भी आपके पास, पेपर पढ़ो। डांस और सास तो जानते ही हो, बिना थकावट के डांस करते रहो। मन मना भाव होना ही सबसे बड़ा मनोरंजन, क्योंकि सर्व संबंध का रस व अनुभूतियां करना ही मन मना भाव। सिर्फ भाव के रूप में या विशेष 3 रूपों के संबंध से अनुभव नहीं है, लेकिन सर्व संबंधों का सने का अनुभव कर सकते।
Om Shanti. According to the closeness of time, become an Avyakti angel. Remain in the one relationship that constantly gives you happiness. An angelic form means a form of light that has no illness, no trace of any old nature or sanskars, no relationship of the body, no mischief of the mind, and no habit of the intellect wandering. Experience such an angelic form that has a body of light, and all selfish relationships of the body, all perishable relatives who take away your happiness and comfort, those who bind you with strings of attachment. All of those innumerable relationships will automatically break, and you will always remain in the one relationship that constantly gives you happiness. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. Today's day 8. According to the closeness of time, become an awake angel. Today's topic: remain in the one relationship that constantly gives you happiness. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. Om Shanti. Okay, well, that's good. Very good. Every day, Baba not only defines, but he wants us to have that experience. Of course, in Avyakti Murli, Baba was talking about have all relationships with Baba, not only father, teacher, and Sadguru, but all the relationships. And Baba is also saying that every relationship you get entertained in a different way. When you are with father, then you are with teacher or friend. Every relationship brings different kind of conversations, different kind of discussion. So entertainment is different, right? We are occupied through intellect and mind both. But even for how much my body is body of light, with our purity, with our connection with the nature, body becomes body of light. Actually, each one of us, we have body of light. It depends how much the light and how much the strength is. Whether that Baba showed presence in subtle region or here. Yesterday I was thinking that what kind of efforts, what kind of actions Brahma Baba must have done, that his body was so well until the last day, not only in a good health, looks very good and feels very good. We never saw the wrinkles of the age. Very cheerful, but a beautiful childlike face. So what Baba is saying, that when body is of light, there won't be any pain, there won't be any feelings of kind of torture or sickness. Brahma Baba also did settle his karmic account. Now, a lot of mental, intellectual, and physical pains are connected with our old sanskars. If you have sanskar of ego or self, low self-esteem, whatever, that sanskar brings that pain. because it's what's happening that very subtly in your awareness and the thoughts. There is influence of those sanskars. And then those sanskars bring some karmic account. And karmic account means some kind of hurt and pain and sorrow. So what Baba is saying that if there is body of light, there won't be old nature or old sanskars. Mind will not be wandering. Some souls, their mind really wanders. They're doing something, sitting somewhere, thinking something else. To be totally present wherever I am. What Baba calls it as concentration. That means when you are becoming angelic, one of the main qualities of the mind will be stability, will be consistent, will not be wandering. And we should look at our mind, where it goes, how far it goes, why it goes. Intellect also won't have habit of running back and forth. I should not have done it. I should not have spoken like this. Just keep going on. To stay in silence, to use full stop, to churn the knowledge. All that is very, very important. So for mind and intellect, look at the chart. Is it moving forward or it is going forward and then backwards, then forward, then backwards? That means you won't catch up with the speed if you are backwards and forward. If you want to move forward, then you have to think one direction, right? So it's very interesting. Baba is saying that experience the body of light. So as much your body is changing to the body of light, you will see these qualities. Mind and intellect not wandering, have more concentration, but also all the relationships, if they have karmic ones, they will cause sorrow, peacelessness. But you have to see, is there any relationship which sorrow causes unhappiness or disturbs the mind? I mean, those are selfish relationships. Many relationships, we are tied in the ropes of attachment. Sometimes we are not aware because duty and attachment, they get very mixed. Mostly I feel, what's my duty to take care? My duty to do it. So we have to be careful when you are in angelic stage because you will not be suffering. And it's because your relationships are selfless, of pure love, no attachment. You will have a beautiful habit to be always in happy relationships. With everyone, very loving, very friendly, useful. If you go in any waste, whether in thinking or in any different way, waste means sorrow. But Baba is saying, look at your relationships where there is no sorrow. So what Baba is saying that when your body is of light, so that means what you have to do whenever there is any kind of pain, any kind of hurt, remind yourself of your body of light. It's very interesting because this is like experiment, right? Body of light. So nothing will hurt the body. Even there are karmic accounts. You may get an accident or anything, but your body doesn't suffer much because it's of light. I'm speaking slowly because I want to resonate in my intellect properly this concept of making the body of light and not going through any pain, any hurt, and also having relationship of peace and happiness with everyone. Of course, it's good to have all relationship with Baba. But still we have people around, right? So relationship of sympathy, of care, of cooperation. When we have these qualities in our relationship, then it brings peace, it brings happiness. Stability of mind, concentration of intellect. It's so interesting, right? So let us experiment today. Start early in the morning. When I read this, I immediately thought of Brahma Baba. He must have adopted body of light. He never felt any pain, he never felt sorrow. He was not upset. He was very kind, caring, and he all the time helped. That means that care was there. And I can say these things because I saw for so many years. So we all should think about it. Make the body of light, and that see the difference between what we are giving and taking in relationship. What we give and what we take. Sometimes we give happiness, but we take sorrows. Sometimes we give sorrow. So I thought that this was very, very useful and interesting. Do it for 1 hour, then few hours. Change the body of light from 5 elements. Anyone who has experienced, either write it or tell us, you could share. How did it happen? What was your feelings? What was your experience? You are fulfilling Baba's Avyakti signals in practical life. It's very fascinating, right? Not only in awareness, but in practical everything. Om Shanti.
पर
Om Shanti. Om Shanti.
According to the closeness of time, become an Avyakti angel. Remain in the one relationship that constantly gives you happiness. An angelic form means a form of light that has no illness, no trace of any old nature or sanskars, no relationship of the body, no mischief of the mind, and no habit of the intellect wandering. Experience such an angelic form that has a body of light, and all selfish relationships of the body, all perishable relatives who take away your happiness and comfort, those who bind you with strings of attachment, all of those innumerable relationships will automatically break, and you will always remain in the one relationship that constantly gives you happiness. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti Avyakti Parivar. So tomorrow is Sunday and our schedule from Amrit Villa from 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. Meditation will start at 6 a.m. followed by Sakar Hindi Murli, followed by meditation, Bhog offering and English Avyakti Murli until 9:30 a.m. Then evening 6 p.m. meditation will start, followed by Spotlight Drishti sharing, Hindi series, meditation commentary by Didi, English series, and Avyakti journey. So now let's start Avyakti journey. Welcome to Avyakti journey. Avyakt Murlis from 1969, inspiring us to change from Brahmin to angel.
Om Shanti. 26 January 1970. The perfect stage of the pilgrimage of remembrance. Bab Dada is sitting here, and you are also sitting here. But what is the difference between Bab Dada and you? Previously, Baba used to sit here in the Sakar form. But what do you now feel when you sit here? Just as Baba used to feel that he had taken a corporeal body on loan to come here, do you have the same experience? Now Baba comes as a guest. In fact, all of you also consider yourselves to be guests. But there is a difference between Baba considering himself to be this and you considering yourself this. A guest is someone who comes and goes. He comes now in order to go back. That was the experience of the intellect's yoga, and this is now the practical experience. You have to experience in the same way as Baba how to enter another body and perform actions. Day by day, the stage of you children will become more and more like the Father's stage. You will also feel as though you have truly taken that body on loan, that you are a guest just in order to perform actions. Unless you consider yourselves to be guests, you cannot have the stage of detachment. What is the speciality of those who stay in the stage of detachment for a long time? Through their words and behaviors, others can experience the stage of being beyond. The higher the stage becomes, the more you will experience being beyond. Whilst in a body, you have to reach the stage of being beyond. You should experience the bodiless one, the soul, being separate from the body. This is called the complete stage of the pilgrimage of remembrance, or the practical result of yoga. While speaking, the stage of detachment should pull you. While listening to anything, it should be as though you're not hearing it. Others too should have this feeling. Such a stage is called the karmatit stage. Karmatit means to be free from any bondage of the body. You would also be performing actions, but not by creating any karmic accounts through those actions. It is as though you are detached, that there is no attachment. The one who is performing actions is separate from the action itself. Day by day, you will continue to have such an experience. There is no need to use your intellect a lot when you have reached this stage. As soon as you have a thought, only that which has to happen takes place. Everyone has to reach this stage. Before arriving in the incorporeal world, you first have to go to the subtle region. Everyone has to meet there. Then you will go to your home, and then to your kingdom. Just as there is the gathering in the corporeal world, so in the same way, the gathering will take place in the subtle region. That gathering of angels is very close. You used to relate stories of how angels would meet together, how the spirits would converse with the spirits. You will have the same experience. You will have the practical experience of the stories that you related. You are now waiting in anticipation for the days of that gathering. At present, you are instruments for service. You experience sitting in the Avyakti stage, whilst the mind and the body have forgotten everything of the corporeal world. Acha, which place do you consider yourselves to be the residents of? Do you consider yourselves to be residents of the Supreme Abode? For how long do you remember it? You should just remember this one thing, that you, the soul, is resident of the Supreme Abode, have come into this corporeal world to perform a godly task. Having come to Madhuban, what special virtue have you taken? The special virtue of Madhuban is sweetness. Madhu, that is, honey, means sweetness, loving. The more love you have, the greater the unlimited disinterest you will have. This is the meaning of Madhuban. To be extremely loving and to have just as much an attitude of unlimited disinterest. If you return Having imbibed the special virtue of Madhuban in your life, you will easily become perfect. Then you will be able to become a number one spiritual teacher. Because as you're imbibing, so you will give others the experience of that. You have to imbibe both these virtues in your life. Before stepping outside the boundary of Madhuban, completely fill yourselves with these. If you firstly fill yourself with love, and secondly, with the attitude of unlimited disinterest, you will easily be able to face any situation. In order to become a star of success, take these two main virtues with you as a gift from Madhuban. Whenever you go anywhere, as soon as you reach that place, you ask, what is the speciality of this place? Then you take back with you that speciality when you return. Therefore, take back with you the two special virtues of Madhuban. Just as people take back honey, in the same way, take back the honey of subtle sweetness. Then there will be nothing but success. Failure will be removed from your life. The star of success will be seen sparkling on your forehead. Are you stars of success or stars of effort? What do you consider yourselves to be? Are you stars of success? As the aim, so the qualifications for that aim. If you still consider yourselves to be effort maker, then by considering yourselves to be that, you allow yourselves to make little mistakes. You think that you are still effort makers anyway. However, you are not effort makers now. For you have to become embodiments of success. Till when you will continue to make effort? Only when you have become an embodiment of success will you be able to show other souls the path to success. If you yourself continue to move along as an effort maker till the end, when will you experience the reward of the confluence age? Will you remain an effort maker all your life? Will you not attain the reward of the confluence age in a practical form? What is the fruit of effort of the confluence age? Success. So, in order to become an embodiment of success, you have to have faith that there will be success. Since you consider yourself to be star of success, how can you not be successful? A child of the Almighty Authority can never be unsuccessful in anything. Are you able to see the star of victory on your forehead? Or are you yet to see it? Victory is guaranteed, is it not? Victory means success. The time has now changed. Since the time has changed, you will also change your effort, will you not? The Father showed you the form of success, so will the children, whilst in the corporeal body, show the form of success? You must constantly consider yourselves to be an image of success. Faith is called victory As your faith, so your actions. If faith is lacking, there will also be something lacking in your actions. If your consciousness is powerful, your stage and actions will also be powerful. Therefore, you must never allow your consciousness to become weak. Can the Shakti and Pandava army be unsuccessful in anything? Do you remember your story about what the Pandavas did in the previous cycle? They were victorious. Therefore, now make your consciousness elevated. Now, at the confluence age, you have the tilak of victory. Then later, through this tilak of victory, you will receive the tilak of the kingdom. No one can erase this tilak of victory. Do you have such faith? Those who are jewels of victory have victory in every respect. They can never be defeated. You have been experiencing defeat for many births. So why, having become victorious, should you again be defeated? There should be that one strength and the one faith that victory is yours. Someone asked, what can we do if our daughter is not following the path of knowledge? Bab Dada said, if someone is not able to continue to move on this path, he or she has to get married. Their weakness has to be removed from around you. You have to become detached observers and do it out of compulsion. That is just your duty. That is not your desire, but you are just fulfilling your duty. One is to do something because of a desire, and the other is to fulfill your duty as an instrument. Acha, to be continued. Om Shanti.
According to the closeness of time, become an Avyakti angel. Remain in the one relationship that constantly gives you happiness. An angelic form means a form of light that has no illness, no trace of any old nature or sanskars, no relationship of the body, no mischief of the mind, and no habit of the intellect wandering. Experience such an angelic form that has a body of light, and all selfish relationships of the body, all perishable relatives who take away your happiness and comfort, those who bind you with strings of attachment, all of those innumerable relationships will automatically break, and you will always remain in the one relationship that constantly gives you happiness.
समय की समीपता प्रमाण अव्यक्त फरिश्ता बनो। एक सुखदायी संबंध में सदा रहो। फरिश्ता स्वरूप अर्थात लाइट का आकार, जिसमें कोई व्याधि नहीं, कोई पुराने संस्कार, स्वभाव का अंश नहीं, कोई देह का रिश्ता नहीं, कोई मन की चंचलता नहीं, कोई बुद्धि के भटकने की आदत नहीं। ऐसा फरिश्ता स्वरूप प्रकाशमय काया का अनुभव करो, तो देह के स्वार्थी संबंध, सुख शांति का चैन छीनने वाले विनाशी संबंधी, मोह की रस्सियों में बांधने वाले ऐसे अनेक संबंध स्वतः छूट जाएंगे। एक सुखदायी संबंध में ही सदा रहेंगे। ओम शांति।